Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this gluten-free ziti and meatballs. Twist on the classic spaghetti and meatballs, gluten-free ziti and meatballs tossed with mozzarella, red sauce, and fire roasted tomatoes. This is a 8 ounce or 227 gram meal. Looks pretty decent. We bought this at Meijer. It was $4.99, but it is gluten-free, so that tends to be a little bit more expensive. 340 calories for the whole thing, and there's your other info for you. Let's see, directions. So I only see microwave directions on here. Yep. So we're going to keep frozen, do not thaw. Microwave directions developed with 1100 watt microwave. That's basically what I have. So we're going to cut 1-inch slit in a film to vent it. Each end of tray is interesting. Microwave for 4 to 5 minutes, and then basically it's done. So I'll probably do 4.5 minutes. Hope it does have a pull tab. Probably do 4.5 minutes just to be in the center. Oh, it's not very big, is it? So what I usually do is I just take a fork, makes a noise. Do that, vents it. Sometimes I'll take my fork and just like break the little hole. It's good and vented that way. So I'm gonna get this in the microwave and I'll be back when it comes out. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave. I have not touched it. All I did was take it out and took the plastic off. It smells like a really good beefaroni or beef pasta meal. That's what it smells like. Those pasta pieces were a little crunchy, but the rest of them seem to be pretty soft. I'm gonna cut these meatballs in half so you can see what they look like inside. Oh, pretty decent. They look a little dense, but they don't cut like they're dense. I'll just cut them into halves. That should be good. So I'm going to let this cool off for a minute, give it a good stir to make sure all the sauces and cheese is mixed in, and I'll be right back. Okay, give it just a minute to cool off. So I've got meatball and pasta and sauce, of course. And cheese. I like the flavor of the sauce. Let me try just the pasta by itself. Well, pasta with sauce. I'm just not eating a meatball. I like the flavor of the sauce. It's got a really nice seasonings in there, like a really good spaghetti sauce, basically. Let me try one of their meatballs. I think there was actually another. Yeah, there was actually another meatball. Like, no, there wasn't. The meatballs have tons of flavor. It's a really good ground beef. It's very lean. It seems to be very lean at least. I don't get a really fat or oily feeling or texture or flavor out of them. Really nice seasoning. It's not spicy at all. So this meal is nothing you have to worry about as far as spicy, like it's too much, it's hot or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It does have spices. Like it tastes like it has some oregano. Probably some basil, garlic, onion, that kind of stuff in it, but I don't taste anything like hot and spicy. I really do like the flavor of everything in here. It's actually really good. Let me see. Yeah, ground tomatoes, tomato puree. Cheese cultures, carrots, onions. Anyway, nothing that doesn't surprise me. So I've been trying to go texture and flavor. Texture, you would think being gluten-free, sometimes people think gluten-free means it's bad. It really isn't. The gluten, now sometimes they are, but the gluten-free made this pasta just a little bit like chewier, but not tough. I like the texture of the pasta might be slightly different than a regular pasta, but it's not bad at all, especially if you eat it with a meatball. If you're getting both the pasta and the meatball together, you don't even notice it. By itself, you notice it a little bit because it's just a slightly chewer than a regular pasta would be, but not off-putting by any means. So I like the texture of those. Like I said, the meatballs are really nice. I thought they were going to be really dense and maybe kind of dry, but they're not. They're super moist. They are dense like a meatball should be, but they're not like overly dense and dried out. They're just packed very well. and they're like I said, they're kind of lean. They seem like they're a leaner cut of ground beef, so that you don't get a lot of fatty mixed in with the meatball, so it's very good and tight. So texture, it's really, really good. Flavor, it's really good too. I like the flavors of this. I like the mixture of spices. They didn't overdo the basil or the oregano. They didn't go too far, so it's not so strong. It's really nice. The flavors are good. So I think this is a good meal. 340 calories for this, not bad. It's a little expensive, what, $5? Yeah, $4.99. It's a little more expensive than what you would get in some of the regular meals, but like I said, if you're buying gluten-free, you're usually paying a little bit more for it anyway. So I don't have a problem with that. $4.99 if you need gluten-free. This is definitely a meal you can try out. I think you'll really like it. So I'm gonna give it, you know, really I can't complain much about it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. I really do like it, and I like the seasonings and stuff. It's a really good meat and pasta dish. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.